Rusty Quill presents.
Push the Roll with Ross Bryant is intended for mature listeners only. Check the show notes for content warnings, and please listen with care. Want to get involved? Back us on Patreon and submit your ideas for our improvised games. Your suggestion just might inspire our next Call of Cthulhu adventure. Join today at patreon.com/pushtheroll.
There's enough needless nonsense in the world already. Your phone plan shouldn't add to it. Verizon's new Simplicity plan cuts down on the nonsense in your life. Now there's just one plan, one price. $30 a line per month, even for a single line. And everyone gets our best 5G network. It's a phone plan designed to do exactly what a phone plan is supposed to do. Isn't that a lot simpler? Switch today at Verizon.com or at your nearest store. For new customers, $30 per line includes autopay and switch discount. Additional taxes, fees, and terms apply. Unlimited data is restricted to on-device smartphone usage. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
ActiveCampaign is the marketing automation platform built for big swings and big dreams. Generate ideas in seconds, import your brand, and create full campaigns with simple prompts. Get started for free at ActiveCampaign.com.
Could AI help you do more of what you love? Workday is the AI platform for HR and finance that actually knows your business. We help you handle the have-to-dos so you can focus on the can't-wait-to-dos. It's a new Workday.
While every other channel is fighting for your customers' attention, podcasts are where they've already given it. No one accidentally listens to a podcast for 45 minutes. They choose to be here. They trust the voice in their ears, and when that voice talks about your brand, it doesn't sound like advertising. It sounds like a recommendation from a friend. Acast gives you that trust at scale. Digital precision, host-read authenticity, and performance data that proves it worked. Don't fight for attention. Buy it with Acast. Learn more by visiting acast.com/advertise.
God, you found me. Oh, God. I need... Now you hear the mechanical hum growing louder as well. And out of the shadows, an enormous, bulbous, animatronic shape is coming. It's like... Did I hear you? Are you talking about Grayson Crane? It's almost at him now.
Yes?
You have to tell him. I have a message from his son. And the two hooks of the robot grab him from behind.
No!
The chassis opens up like a coffin, and this man is pulled inside. I have a message from him. He's still alive. Why don't you roll sanity for me?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I failed.
I failed.
I succeeded.
And I failed.
This is sort of a social shock.
Yeah.
Those of you who failed, just take 1 point of sanity loss.
Can I argue that Grayson should probably take more?
Grayson, on the other hand, will take more.
Yeah.
I am going to roll a d4 and see how much you get. 3 points of sanity loss.
Oh. And so it begins.
The cosmos is a cyclopean infinity of chaos. Infinite branching paths stretching off to vistas in the distance that will drive the mind mad. Shall we shrink in the face of all this? Or will we climb aboard the chaos and ride it to the end, letting chance guide the way? This is Push the Roll. We're rolling dice against your Patreon suggestions to create improvised Call of Cthulhu adventures in real time, with themes of eldritch horror, the weird, the transhuman, the transmundane, the cyberpunk, the splatterpunk, the anything punk. We don't know until we roll. Anytime, any place, anything can happen when you push the roll.
I would like to roll some kind of history, archaeology, something to see if I recognize this kind of machine that grabbed this man.
Of course, roll away.
I mean, I could roll like appraise, or I could roll archaeology. Does this look like an old machine?
Yeah, without rolling, it looks sparkling new.
Okay.
It is bulbous. As I said, it looks almost like I said coffin-like. Let me describe it a little bit more so you can have it in your head. Imagine like a domed almost head and then a sloping shoulder, tank tread sort of feet that are moving it along the floor, claw-like appendages on either of its sides that it reached out and grasped this man with. The center of it opened along a previously unseen central seam, and it opened outward, almost like a clamshell. The man was placed inside as he was raving about Grayson Crane and his son, and then this sort of hatch shut. The man is now inside this thing, and it's kind of moving away from you now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a general knowledge thing is like, this isn't like just a normal kind of bot we see around town.
It is not.
Okay. Would an occult role make sense in this context?
Interesting.
It's sort of like this techno-spiritual world. Like,
roll occult. Why not?
Okay. I'll use some luck points to get a success here.
Great. Inasmuch as Connie Vale is security for the cafeteria, the cafetorium up above you, you know that this is the design of this and the vibe of this, something so extreme, is about civic protection, the protection of civic virtue, the maintenance of the populace, that this is in a way a security apparatus. You rolled a cult, and that yes, this is a machine endowed by its creator for the purpose of civic and spiritual hygiene.
I think as I just lost that sand, though I was hiding in the ductwork or whatever pipes there were around here, perhaps out of sight of this machine, at the sight of all this and hearing what just happened, as an involuntary action, I'm just going to cry out quite audibly.
Interesting. Let's see if that has any effect on anything. Okay. The machine is moving backwards. All of you are sort of taking this in like, what the hell? You have that sense, Beatrice, of this spiritual hygiene creation. You often, perhaps on your tours, speak of the dome of the city as a body where everyone plays a part. And what you're looking at right now is a white blood cell. And you can see it begin to move away, and it stops when it hears Grayson Crane cry out, and it moves forward towards you.
I think I'll do a fast talk roll. Beatrice is highly intelligent and naturally curious, but her sort of character is a battle between her own intelligence and capacity for critical thought, warring against the deeply ingrained sort of cultic worship she has been brought up in not to think.
Yeah.
She feels bad for having betrayed Grayson Crane because Grayson Crane is a man of Victor's time, which means he surely knows better than she. And if he means to hide... So, knowing she might highly regret this, but not wanting to betray him twice in one day, I'm going to do a fast talk roll to the robot in front of us. She's just going to try to say, I'm sorry, that was me. I never thought I'd get to see such a great creation in the flesh. I know one such as I'm not supposed to know of your great being, but as one who would do anything to sample just a tad more of the brilliance of Victor Ridley, to see his creation operating to keep my humble citizenship safe is an honor.
So in the midst of all that, you're flattering a robot.
I'm trying.
Yeah, give me a roll.
57. Since I got that sense that this thing had some sort of spiritual endowment, I'm sort of hoping that there's more than cogs up there. A 57 is a regular success.
Ooh.
Okay, great. You can see now, if you're kind of advancing towards it, on that sloping bulbous body, there is something almost like a eye on its right side, just one eye kind of off on its, where the eye would be on a human face, but just one. And as you're speaking, you can see it's sort of like little diodes in it, sort of kind of telescoping towards you and looking down. You get the sense of it listening to you. And you can also see something sort of flashing red within it as it's taking stock of you, Connie, whipping over to Holly St. Clair.
Connie holds up his ID badge. Connie Vale, Cafetorium Safety Marshal. Everything here seems to be in compliance, and we are prepared to cooperate.
And a sweet and feminine voice comes out of this thing.
Do not worry, citizens. Do not worry. The situation has been dealt with, and you are all under his grace. The city of tomorrow is safe for tomorrow. You are all on Security Watch Protocol 1. Security Watch Protocol 1.
As it begins to move back and away.
Connie, what does that mean?
You have succeeded, but you do know that this means that you are all three of you now under a heightened level of city security.
It's not so bad. It's all right, Holly. It mostly just means they'll watch us when we go to the bathroom and such for quality assurance.
I don't want to be Are there cameras around here? I look up. Are there cameras that watch? Is there like closed circuit security in this city where like we're watched by cameras all the time? Is it that kind of a place?
I think if Grayson Crane has been able to elude capture as long as it seems like he has, I don't think that they're as robust with cameras as you might imagine.
That's true. Probably not.
I mean, what I had in mind, and I don't know whether this fits with your vision of it, is that he is skilled enough that he's basically set up the cameras so that they just don't see him anymore.
Grayson is a technical marvel, and I think he's maybe tinkered with them to a certain extent, and they're not omnipresent.
And so the thing is leaving?
The thing is moving away, but you all have the sense that you are now on a watch list.
Okay, that's great. Well, I'm probably actually security watch too, because Henry Weller knows that I liked him. It's fine.
Did you pass out when you talked to him, Miss Holly?
Did I pass out? No.
Yeah, if you're level 2, they'll put a chip inside you.
What? No, I didn't pass out. We didn't even touch each other. We just walked through the building and then down the funicular, and then I went back inside and he left.
Grayson, who is your son?
Yes.
Grayson sort of slithers out from the ducting and looks around in confusion. I have a son?
Yeah. What the hell was that? I'm just going to play fast and loose here, but this maybe brings home to you how disjointed your memories are. And who the hell was that? What did he mean by son? What is this mosaic of images that comes into your mind every time you try to remember how you got here? And you know, I'm going to offer to players, we can get creative as to how we might like to interrogate the memories and learn about what's going on.
I have an idea. Grayson,
Yeah.
You don't even remember having a son?
I would remember that, wouldn't I?
Well, we are right here by a sensory deprivation chamber. Perhaps we could use that somehow to awaken old memories. Is that how it might work, Beatrice?
Well, it's, the only man who successfully used the tank was the founder himself. What it did for him, I'm not quite sure exactly. He said it cleared all the riffraff of a desolate and decadent and obsolete era away from his own brilliance and allowed him to perceive with pure undistracted ego his own thoughts.
That's exactly what we need Grayson to do.
Is it?
Don't you want to remember Grayson?
I suppose so.
I will say of some people in the early days who attempted to use it themselves to experience what he might have experienced were driven quite insane.
We have the calming lozenges. I know where they keep them. We could issue one to Mr. Crane and send him into the sensory depth chamber under supervised, no-worry conditions.
That's true. You could try this.
Well, no. I have tried one of those before, and they did make my brain very muddled. I need to be sharp for this, don't I?
Oh, right. Yeah, sharp probably is better than calm in a memory machine.
Oh, yes, no sedatives. But we'll be nearby. Could we be in there? We could be in there with him because we'll have to guide him through.
You can't be in there with him. The point is sensory deprivation. Even your breath adds sensation.
Oh, true.
We'd have to guide him from outside, but he'd be there to his own devices.
All right. Yes, I can try this. If I am going to, can we purge it first, because there is still some vomit in there.
I'm so sorry. I did vomit in there.
Oh, that's true.
I got very upset.
We would have to run a cleansing cycle.
Well, let's do it.
You hear a powder packet tear open. I'll do my best. Nobody step into the purple area until I give it an orange tag.
Oh, it's Connie's time to shine.
That's right.
All right.
Finally, a real barf situation for you to clean up.
He turns his hat around backwards.
I love this idea that we're going to send Grayson into the sensory deprivation chamber to see if he can commune with his scattered memories with this knowledge imparted by this mysterious figure.
All right, spick and span.
All right, let's do it. Let's make some memories together. Grayson Crane, you go back into the now cleaned sensory deprivation chamber.
Yeah, sorry again.
It's all over Connie's suit. He couldn't find anything else absorbent.
The light inside is that dim violet. There's that shallow pool of highly salinated, now clean water. Are you going to lay back and surrender to this experience?
Yeah, if everyone else has left the chamber, then I'll strip off and lie back in the water. And, just quietly to himself, Grayson just says, "What if I don't want to remember?"
Okay, Grayson. Just like before, the lights are gonna dim, and I just want to remind you, you're totally safe.
Yes.
You're completely alone inside the deprivation egg. Anything you see is purely your own imagination, okay?
Good.
With that word of encouragement from Beatrice Gladstone, the PA system shuts off. There's not even the slightest ambient hum in this room. It is totally silent. The violet light dims, and Grayson Crane is plunged into sensory darkness. And I would like to now push the roll to get a secondary title to inspire, at the very least, the memories that Grayson sees.
Yes. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on this push. But so Sara rolled the first one. Paula has rolled before. I feel like Scott should do it. It's Scott's memories.
Yes, Scott should do it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Let me be the agent of my own destruction.
Exactly.
That's a 9.
9. Okay. This title comes from Entius.
Thank you, Entius.
And the title is A Subterranean Psalm.
Ooh.
Oh, God. Okay.
A subterranean psalm.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
ominous.
Yeah.
As I walk through the shadow of the valley of death.
I'm just thinking the Utilidor at Disney World.
Well, and in the original, sorry to bust in the original plan for the city Epcot, all the cars would be underground. You wouldn't see them.
Mm.
This sensory deprivation chamber, I feel like we intimated it but didn't necessarily say it, is in a way itself subterranean. This exhibit, as Beatrice was saying, it was closed to the public. And the whole sort of apparatus was moved down to a subterranean level.
Ooh, is the tank inset in the floor?
Yes. Yes, indeed. Once again, you get those images in your mind, Grayson, with that voice ringing in your ears. Your son is still alive. It's you working on those mechanistic pieces of equipment. The levers, the huge flywheels. Victor Ridley, his face. A job well done.
Thank you, Mr. Ridley. Thank you. That always means so much to me when you say it. Every time you say it in exactly the same way.
Yes, exactly the same way. The tree, the strange bird, the feet hanging.
I don't want to think about the feet.
Yes, you don't want to think about the children's feet, the bassinets in rows, the conveyor belts, the people moving down, your eyes being laser scanned, the stalactites overhead, the bunks, the calls to labor, the calls to work, the enormous signs, the dignity of labor, the work that you have done, the rooms that you have entered, a pool of vaguely pinkish goo.
Yes.
The tree on fire. I'd like to get a sense of how coherent these memories become. Can you give me an intelligence or maybe a power roll to get on top of this and interpret it?
I feel like power is probably a better fit here.
I think so.
Because Grayson is actually extremely intelligent, but his mind is completely scattered. But here it just feels like the willpower to hold all this together in his fragmenting memory. And that's a failure. That's a 61 over 50. And I feel like I should push this.
Yes.
This feels like a push.
Hell yes. Fail it.
No, pass it.
And I know what I'm going to do for the push. I'm going to let myself remember the feat.
Yes. Oh.
Nice.
And I've rolled a 00.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's good, right? That's like 0, not like 100, right?
Ooh. Or the opposite of that.
That's a fumbled push.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that is as bad as things can get.
Congratulations, Scott. I'm proud of you.
I couldn't be happier.
That is as bad as things can get.
He's going to drown in here.
Okay. Cool. I mean, now it's incumbent upon me, your keeper, to do a whole lot of inventing. So I'm gonna so just give me a second here.
Don't hold back, Ross. Don't hold back.
And you had 3 points of insanity already?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's going to be more coming at you here in a second.
I demand it.
Mm-hmm. You let yourself remember the legs. Dangling. You see the bare and dusty feet as you move up the legs. And you remember what it was to grow up in the caverns, in subterranean darkness. The slurries of protein, the way the ad hoc families came together, the way people barely knew who their parents were, but you were raised, shown how to work, how to labor from the time that you were a child, working, the levers and gears being put into place by small hands, seeing the young laborers occasionally mangled in the gears that you were working in, growing, aging. Some of the subterranean workers breaking off, beginning to speak about their condition. Why must it be like this? Have you heard what they say about the sun? That up above there is the life-giving sun? And as you take another handful of pills from the robot who provides them each day, and every day as you return from work, there it is, the face of Victor Ridley. Job well done. And growing, occasionally breaking off into little occultic groups, little pockets of community and fervor among the workers down here. There are others like us. People have gotten out. They've seen other communities And sun, like, we worship Sol Invictus, the unconquered sun who is above the ground. We only speak his name. He is up there. We receive his energy through other means, though our eyes have never beheld them. The black discs of the subterranean eyes. The woman that you loved, moving up the legs, up the calves now, up the calves. The woman that you loved, her cold embrace becoming warmer as the two of you lay together. Almost impossible to find privacy down here in the subterranean dark. What are you building? Why must it be built? People leaving now, workers' unrest, robots coming. The blood on the stone when the workers attempt to strike, the chassis of the robot opening up, grabbing the protesters, putting it inside, sealing. Well done, citizens. A job well done. A job well done, Crane. The voice of Victor Ridley. People getting out, attempting to escape. There has to be a way out. There must be a way out. People coming back. There's a world apart from this. There's a world apart from this. They burned the world. The eyes of Grayson Crane looking into the eyes of his beloved. She is pregnant. And you know that other children were born, that your child is going to be going into the same labors, his fingers perhaps caught in the gears, mangled, put into the robot. There is a world apart from this. There must be. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from Victor Ridley, the maker of heaven and earth. My help comes from Sol Invictus, who watches over you. The sun will not harm you by day. The moon will not harm you by night. Grayson Crane coming up out of the ground, seeing for the first time a tree growing its roots, plunging down into the earth, the blinding sun, the strange bird flying by. Someone knew the name Butterfly. The robots setting the tree on fire, running. You conspiring with your fellow workers, trying to get something done, trying to work against them. Seeing up the legs, those legs merging into other legs, an enormous gestalt, endless torso of dangling humanity knit together into one bulbous, blasphemous thing dangling. The source of your protein, the source of your nutrition, the dignity of your labor. A job well done, Crane, says the animatronic Victor Ridley, cables running out of the back of its head, turning on its mechanical axes. And once again, you are running away from all this. Blot it out, push it down, never remember, push it down. Moving through caves, moving through caverns, up through mechanical, strange corridors, tangles of wire, strange mechanisms, conveyor belts. The dome that you have been servicing unseen for how many generations? Push it down. You must never, ever remember this, but you do remember this. And the taste of the Ridley bar is still on your tongue, and you remember where the protein comes from.
No! I'm going to make a sanity roll for Paula.
Yeah.
I fail it.
I think brief vignette on the outside of the egg. Trixy is just like ripping through old-timey rolled sheets of some EEG printout on the outside of the machine. This doesn't look good. We gotta get him out.
A needle is dancing across paper. It's spiking.
Yeah, inside Grayson's there, floating. His eyes roll back into his head, convulsing. The saline water is almost foaming, I think, as he thrashes.
Oh, yes.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Grayson?
Mr. Crane, this is safety. I need you to proceed calmly back to your body. We are upgrading this to a maybe emergency.
and just hear the ambience that's supposed to wake you gently out of this experience. Just a gentle, almost like singing bowl, like boom, filling the space, the violet light coming back on, and just see in slow motion the waves in the salinated water of Grayson Crane thrashing in horror, having it all crash back into his mind. He's attempted so much to push it down, not to remember, but it's coming back for him, and it is breaking his brain because you failed a pushed roll. So you're about to take max sand loss here.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the worst possible thing that anyone in a Lovecraftian world could know. The truth.
No!
Connie, get him out. Get him out.
Connie's staring at the spiking needle and singing under his breath, almost like he's been activated. Polished boots and happy hum. Hear the boots go drum, drum, drum. Workers come.
Yes, open the door, God.
Workers come.
Connie!
and then he like snaps out of it. His kind of reverie, and he's gonna open the door. Yeah.
The door opens. Grayson Crane, you're taking 6 points of sanity loss.
Oh.
And because you failed to push, we'll forgo the intelligence roll. You go immediately into a bout of madness.
Yes, yeah. I'm also only 1 point off in definition sanity at this stage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Grayson Crane, the subterranean messiah. And you have the sense, maybe the last image you have aside from that horrible homunculus, the human flesh all joined into one bulbous, horrible human stalactite. Just see all the conjoined arms of your jumpsuited brethren down there, the workers, their arms clutching together, clutching you. Find your way out. Find your way out.
Grayson just is still dripping saline water. He hasn't even bothered to dress afterwards. His jumpsuit's still discarded on the ground. His hair, which was slicked back the way everyone else's was, is now hanging down over his eyes, having got wet. And he's just muttering to himself as he comes out into the corridor, and then just looks up at everyone else and says, "We're going to burn it all down." And then and just carries on walking.
Yeah, nakedness is forbidden. What are you doing?
No, wait, Grayson. Grayson, where are you going? And I'll run to catch up to. Bring his jumpsuit. Run over to him. Grayson, what happened? Are you okay? What's going on? The readings were off the charts. What do you mean, burn it all down? You have to explain yourself, Grayson. And I'll grab at him if I assume you keep walking.
Oh yeah. It worked. I remember.
And you have a son?
Yes, so maybe it would be better if he were dead.
What do we do?
I don't understand. Did you see him? Did you remember meeting the founder? What was he like? Did he share any wisdom? Could he help us?
You know, I'm not even entirely sure there is a Victor Ridley. Maybe he's just an idea. Maybe he's just a lie we tell ourselves. And maybe it's time to burn all the lies away.
Oh my God, it's driven him just as insane as the rest of them. They all come out saying something like that.
Yeah, no, that can't be true. He smoked cigarettes. If he wasn't real, they wouldn't make up something like that.
Yeah, it's his one vice.
His only vice, yeah.
Also, what is that? Beatrice is staring confused at Grayson's phallus, for no one born in the world of tomorrow possesses such a thing. Such an inefficiency as human reproduction has long since been made obsolete.
Well, this wasn't part of my conception, of course, but since you said it, yes, of course. All of you are sort of like, huh.
As Grayson's there hanging blasphemous dong.
Yes. Yes, the Lovecraftian horror.
Oh, you look at that. He's got like a spare finger down there.
Because, of course, yes, you are all genetically created in the nursery of the city of tomorrow.
Yes.
The city is your mother. The city is your father.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Clearly, Grayson has gone totally insane. And we need to alert the council because we need someone to tell us what to do.
Stop it. No.
I agree. We
will not be alerting the council. Absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
I don't love it, but on paper we have to.
No, we don't. Listen to me. Don't you ever wonder what your life could be like that would be different if you didn't just follow the path they told you to do at your 8-year-old career assessment test? Don't you ever dream of something other than just working in the hydroponics bay or at this museum that hardly anyone comes to? Or Connie, you never even have any messes to clean up. What are we doing and why? I think, and Holly looks at Grayson and sees, I think, clarity in his eyes that she has never seen before, and just all these things she's been questioning. I mean, her sanity is 30. Well, now it's 29, but she spent so much of her life following the path and talking to plants because there's no one else to talk to. And over time, it's worn away at her, and she started to question, what are we doing? And this just cracks open the sliver of doubt, I think, that she has been feeling, which made her want to protect Grayson in the first place. We are not reporting anything. We are helping Grayson, and that is final.
Yes, you've been living in a level, stable world. All too stable, Holly. But something's been nagging at you. A seed has been growing in the hydroponic chamber of your mind. And suddenly, this was all it needed for the world to, dare I say, tilt. And things are looking a little off-kilter now.
The lever has been pulled.
Holly St. Clair, you're ungrateful.
What?
You're ungrateful. That 8-year-old assessment, the hydroponics bay, is the best assignment you could get. I mean, you could have been a safety marshal, or even worse, a museum curator. And
yet I'm still unhappy. So what does that mean?
Holly, you are starting to sound like a communist. What are these questions?
Now you got Trixy saying the C word in a public corridor.
Wondering what more life could have been, wondering what more is out there.
Yes.
These aren't questions for us.
Yes, they are. Why not?
Because the founder calculated the optimal life for every single one of us when he made this city. And if you don't believe in that one fundamental truth, Holly, then what else is there to believe in? You start piecing things together.
Yes.
You start reading through the old books while waiting between tours and realizing that the timelines don't add up. Holly?
No, they don't.
And then you start, what questions follow? Holly, are there dangerous questions?
I put my hands on either side of Beatrice's face and I say, listen to yourself. We are the same. These questions, if we are not meant to ask them, if we are not meant to feel them, then why are they inherent within us? They are part of our souls.
Because we are imperfect, flawed beings, and we have to train away the doubts and trust in the founder.
We don't. What has he ever done for us? Listen to me. Listen. It's okay. We can go through this together. Grayson, tell us what to do.
No, maybe Beatrice is right. Maybe what we need to do is follow what the founder did. What Victor Ridley did was he created this environment that teaches, this environment that shows, this environment that models his vision. But it's a flawed representation because it doesn't show all of his vision. It's occluded. Maybe what we do is we complete his work and we create a vision. We create a representation through the city of tomorrow to show the children, to show the people what lies underneath it all.
What do you mean what lies underneath? What are you talking about? Underneath it all is the engine of invention. It's the first thing every child learns. The first discovery Victor Ridley made was the perpetual motion machine, an endless font of energy that mechanistically drives the function of the world of tomorrow. There's nothing beneath us.
Oh. Do you want to see how that engine works? Do you want to see the red oil that lubricates it?
Yes. I want to see everything. I know about plants. My mind wants so much more. I am ready to learn everything that I can be taught.
Bong. 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 The little flat tablet in your jumpsuit pocket, Connie Vale, it's beginning to bong at you. Bong, bong, bong.
He instinctively pulls that out and looks at it.
What is it, Connie?
You know those little things that they bring you at the table at a bar where you scan your credit card and like receipt paper sort of like...
Yes.
A piece of paper starts to come out of an interior spindle.
This is my daily training receipt. It's always blank. That's how I know I'm doing terrific.
And this one is decidedly not blank. In dot matrix text on the little piece of paper, security personnel Vale, ... 01. Please bring into security custody Holly St. Clair, hydroponic botanist, Beatrice Gladstone, museum curator and docent, asterisk, asterisk, unnamed third party, asterisk, asterisk, urgent, security protocol level 2.
What does it say, Connie?
Oh, peanuts. It's a level 2 custody order. For you, and unnamed third party, which is rude but probably accurate. Now, my training says I'm supposed to smile and walk you to security. But you're my only friends. And I can't lie to you more than I already accidentally have. He hands the paper to Trixy. Here, read it. Maybe the printer made a mistake. It's never printed words before.
Have you seen the engine beneath the city, Grayson?
I have.
Red oil. Do you mean blood?
I do.
But whose? There's no one down there. It's just the font of brilliance. It is the undersun. It is the eternal driving vector of capitalist competition that powers our city. Victor Ridley tamed the wild horses of human conquest, and you've been there.
Listen, if we don't have any living things, all we have are plants that we grow. Where does that protein come from?
You've always heard it was produced in a laboratory. Probably of some plant origin.
It's nougat.
Did you say just nougat?
It's nougat. It's protein-rich nougat.
It's nougat.
It's nougat.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it's protein-rich, special secret nougat.
Beatrix, if you are right, if you truly believe that there is nothing underneath the city of tomorrow other than ingenuity and Ridley's vision, then surely there can be no harm with showing that to everyone.
No, that's true. In fact, one would argue that Ridley's vision would be necessary for us all to see and know more deeply.
Exactly. So,
yes,
Connie, if you are taking us to a secure location, take us. But maybe we can just make a little detour first.
Okay.
Yes, I like that. I'm not disobeying a custody order. I'm adding an educational detour.
Exactly.
The city of tomorrow was built on tours.
we're just taking the long way.
And where are you heading?
I think there's got to be some kind of central archive.
Great. Yes. We're so close to the museum where sort of archival components are used as research material and put on display. Beatrice Gladstone has already intimated that she has exposed herself to things that have raised questions in her mind that she has suppressed. But yes, there is a central archive. You know, if you move out of this sort of museum facility, then rather nearby, there is an office building where those who have had assessment tests that have assessed their aptitude for collation and archive maintenance work. And you may be able to go there to do a search to see if you could get some, it sounds like you may be trying to get more and more information and evidence about this situation that Grayson Crane is raving about.
Yeah. There's a room I've been in. Not that I was supposed to, but I I wasn't explicitly not supposed to. The office of the founder, it's kept exactly as it was for when he returns. We could try there.
Yes.
Yes, let's go there.
Yes. In this same building I was describing, there is a beautifully maintained mid-century office, complete with the personal effects of Victor Ridley. Beatrice maybe has a sense that, yes, some intimate archive material may be housed there.
Yeah. I wasn't supposed to discover this. Look, part of my job as curator is to make sure these rooms are appointed. Anyway, I was dusting beneath his desk, and I did find a switch, a pull stop.
Like a lever?
Entirely on accident, I pulled it. She walks over to the desk now that she has secreted you all in here with her badge.
So this is in the museum itself, we're saying. Okay.
Oh, no, we're in that building, but I think it's like these historical rooms are part of her caretake. That's what I'm picturing.
I'd love a roll to get 3 security protocol level 1 people through the door even.
Oh, yes.
And if Grayson Crane is coming with you, definitely so.
Yeah. All right.
So this would be some form of deception, disguise, fast talk.
I can do fast talk if there's people we're encountering.
I think there certainly are. So we've, not to undo anything you've done, but just for my own sort of like mental verisimilitude, you cross a thoroughfare, little 3-wheeled vehicles go by. And yes, you can see a wall of telescreens showing a black and white entertainment. Congratulations, Miss Haverkamp. You've just won $100. Thank Victor Ridley. And then it cuts to a commercial of a smiling cherubic little boy. It's like, wow, Ridley bars always give me the pep I need to learn and grow. They make a perpetual motion machine in my heart. Oh. You go under the light of the dome into this other building. It is, again, this utopian architecture. It looks like a bunch of arches sort of stacked one on top of another. And you walk through. There are officials moving around, and as you kind of make your way towards an elevator bank, yes, someone kind of gets in your way. I said, oh, I'm sorry, Miss Gladstone? I didn't know you were favoring us with your presence today. This is a woman with an extremely tight bun.
Oh, yes. Hello there, Miss Dorset. Didn't you get the memo? I was coming in.
Oh, I have not received a memo. Are you liaising between the museum and the archives?
Yes.
No, normally they would send that a week in advance.
That's entirely on me. This one, it totally slipped my mind. I forgot that I needed to push up the scheduled book maintenance, as the annual spine check.
It's curious that the docent so enamored of history has such a lapse when it comes to maintaining the time of the future.
Well, silly me. It's if only you had been assigned my job and not this one when we were 8. And yet I suppose that our fair leaders decided it was optimally suited for me, unless you doubt their wisdoms.
No, indeed. Why don't you roll to see if you're getting through her with this little threat?
I love that.
I did. I rolled a 58 under 60 for a regular success.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Great. I would never question the wisdom of the founder.
No, never. Of course you wouldn't.
Well, if it got lost in transfer, I suppose that's the mail department's problem. I'll have a talking to with them. I'll see you on your way.
Yes. Thank you. I fucking hate that bitch.
If you turn back to look at her, she's like staring daggers at you.
Connie taps the taser, thinking back to like practicing on melons.
So you go back to the elevator bay and up you go. You know precisely the way to that room, and let's put you right back where you intended to go. You step through a door, and the air is a little bit mustier in here because of the wood grain in here. It's not a lucite or plasticine in here or concrete. You're getting a lot more a lot more organic material.
So many natural materials in here.
Look, an ashtray.
Yes, that's actually his exact ash. But I won't let myself get distracted. I could talk about that ash for days. Here, underneath his desk, it was a switch of sorts, a lever. On accident, I promise.
You're poking around to something that you tripped accidentally last time, and you manage to locate it. It is like a little lever down at the base of one of the legs of the desk.
She pulls it up. I can tell you what I imagine happens when she does that.
Yeah, go for it.
At least the first time she did it. This office is sort of circular, and as soon as she flicked that, the floor began to rumble, and then the floor sort of twisted down. As it all descends, you realize this floor is seated on a kind of giant screw that sinks beneath into a world of gears and clicks into place in a much larger, much less cleanly mid-century modern office.
Whoa.
/ laboratory.
Love that. Love that.
Grayson, have you seen this before? Have you been here?
No, I don't think I have, but
I would say that layer of machinery looked awfully familiar, though not it in particular, but just that stratum of machinery feels all too familiar.
I think I know how most of this works.
I don't. Look, the last time I came here, I knew I was not supposed to be here, and I went right back up. I closed my eyes for most of it, so I didn't see anything I shouldn't.
Yes, with the right knowledge, one could destroy the entire city from here.
One could what?
What?
Yes, one could.
I'm scared. I'm scared, y'all. I don't think we're supposed to be in here. This is the furthest I've ever been from home.
Wow. Samwise Vale. But let's get spot hiddens off of folks if you want to learn some more stuff in this space.
Alrighty. Oh.
I fumbled.
You fumbled.
97 over 40.
We'll remember that.
I am 4 points away from a hard success, so I'm going to spend 4 luck points, Ross, and I'm going to get a hard success on that spot hidden.
Wonderful.
Trixie is a regular success.
Regular success?
And I just plain failed.
Okay, great.
Are you nude? Is Grayson still nude? Or did
No, surely we redressed him.
Because we talked to that lady.
He's in a speed suit. Don't worry.
We remember I shouted back, "Go get his jumpsuit. Let's dress him." I think
Okay. We slowly dressed him. Got it.
I think he put clothes back on.
Guys, of course we managed to get the jumpsuit onto Grayson Crane, working it up over his ample hog.
Weird finger.
Yeah.
So this part of his anatomy that we've never seen before.
Yeah, you're just kind of like, what the hell? Oh, poor man. What a deformity.
Is it a tumor? It must be.
Connie's just fixated on the bulge in the jumpsuit instead of spot hiddening. That is not a standard jumpsuit contour.
What the hell is that? And you all take 7 points of sanity loss. No.
Shit.
No, you've definitely managed to jumpsuit up Grayson Crane and almost kind of leading him down. And I think, it makes sense that you failed. I think you're still maybe in the throes somewhat. Although I'm going to say this bout of madness is now kind of diminishing at this point as you are now back in this room and you're seeing these things that are reminiscent of your memories that you've just been exposed to. Beatrice Gladstone, you succeeded. And let's say that you find there's almost like what you might call a computer. It takes up almost half this room. Tons of knobs. There's a patch bay of wires and patch cables, and a couple little screens and a key pad. And you get the sense that this may be some sort of secret archive that you could search through if you wanted to. You could ask it questions. And you have the sense with that hard spot hidden, Holly, that you see that there is a secondary lever and a hatch leading even further down in this room.
We continue going down when we're ready.
I don't think any of you will ever be ready to see what's down there.
Well, perhaps in just a moment we just go, ready or not, then.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do something here. Beatrice, am I right in thinking that computer there, that holds the archives for the City of Tomorrow?
You're right in thinking it very well might. It looks very similar to one we had a model of up in the museum, just a diorama, not super functional, just enough to put in a few punch cards and show the children how it worked.
Why, I just wonder whether we can use it to access some of the other archives, the archives that show the true history of the City of Tomorrow, and maybe those screens that show the commercials and show the educational films around the city. Can we send to them from this archive?
I have no idea, Grayson. I don't know what any of this is.
The cafetorium screens take safety bulletins at lunch. If you could make it look like a food service announcement, folks will watch it. Like, people always look up for tray return reminders.
Oh, yes. Perhaps if you can do that, then I'll see whether I can start making the connections.
All right. Yeah. And I don't want to take this totally out of your hands. Grayson is a skilled mechanic.
Mm.
Who knows? But Connie, I don't want to neglect that you fumbled just a second ago.
I was going to say, Ross, if it helps you, I feel like Connie has an even more restrictive fence than everyone else here. They just won't let him leave a certain perimeter, and it's pretty tightly controlled by like the area of the cafeteria. So I think he's just like in awe. This is a place of wonder. He's never seen anything approaching this.
Yeah.
So if there's like an open door or anything like that, I think he's just going to be drawn to it. And he's just going to he's going to be looking around aimlessly. Oh, and he's singing as he walks. Polished boots and happy hum. Hear the boots go drum, drum, drum. Workers come. Workers come.
I don't like it.
Great. Oh, the piston in the elbow connected to the shaft.
Yeah.
All part of the grand design
of the founder's craft.
Connie drifts toward the unlabeled service store, and the little boundary light on his chest is blinking in a color he's never seen before. Mind the seam and mind the wall. Happy hands make work for all.
You open a door and run into a rabbit. The mechanical ears are on top of a sort of spherical head. There is a tag on it that just says Richard the Fortunate Rabbit on the chassis of this thing.
Oh boy.
You bump it. 2 blue lights turn on in the inside of its sort of orbish head, like, and it begins to move towards you.
Connie, with his head still on that little tune, he sings the last line almost to Richard. Workers come when Richard calls. Workers come to feed us all.
You've got social dialed in. Search is doing its thing. So why do your marketing results look the same as 6 months ago? That's because you're fishing in the same pond as everyone else. Podcast listeners are a different audience entirely. More engaged, harder to reach through traditional channels, and ready to act when someone they trust makes a recommendation. We're Acast, and we put them right in front of you. Browse thousands of the world's leading podcasts, book host reads or run your own ads, and track every conversion in real time. Same skills you already have, brand new results. Acast. Acast.com/advertise.
Thanks so much for listening to Push the Roll with Ross Bryant. You can follow me on Instagram at RossBB, and if you enjoyed the show and want to shape future episodes, find us at patreon.com/pushtheroll. Subscribe, submit your title ideas, and help decide where our next roll takes us. Catch you next time.